buildings, or I do buildings, I do hotels. I can see drawing. Because in your life, you definitely one of the important person that you will meet is not the customer's wife or the customer's husband, okay? But it's your Feng Shui master. Okay, all my customers, before they want to buy property or even rent property, I look at them and say, it's true. Okay, and a lot of people are doing that because to excel inside the business. Okay, not only they have to work hard, okay, they have the knowledge, but they need external energy to help them. Okay, so Feng Shui is not superstitious. Okay, of course, in the market there are Feng Shui master who are also Taoist master. Okay, later I will explain to you different type of Feng Shui. At least you got a broader idea. Okay, what is Feng Shui? When the customer say, I want a south-facing house, so which house is south-facing? If you don't know, you give him 10 houses, but then none of them is what they wanted. So you're just wasting your time. You're wasting their time. They will go to other agent, right? Once you got certain knowledge about Feng Shui basic, at least you know already, okay, the south-facing or what south is south, because south may not be south. Understand, right? So when you have, you see, your customer come in, want to buy something, what is their requirement? You must know. Okay? So if you don't know their requirement, you're wasting a lot of your time. Because you are searching property which doesn't meet their requirement, then you're just wasting the time and the time. You go viewing is very tiring. Okay? And viewing is very costly. Right now, because you have to search for it, you have to drive car and see it, take picture, after that you will go there, appointment, right? So time is actually okay, so you cut short this, then you become better and better. Right? What is Feng Shui? Feng Shui actually is the environment affecting those in the environment. Let's say for instance, we are sitting here all comfortable, the aircon, the lighting, okay? I sit very comfortable, then we can chit-chat. But the moment, let's say, I don't have the aircon, okay? After 5 minutes, I'm sweating already. I feel uncomfortable, okay? So when I start to present, then I'm very tired. So my energy is not so good, okay? But then when you study, ask a question, I'm not happy. Then I start like this guy and try to attack me like that, you know? So my tone also not good already. Then you start to have problem, right? When you drag longer, you have argument. Then it leads to quarrel. Like now what happened to Middle East, right? It leads to war, okay? Because of environment, okay? And then once the environment back to normal, then it becomes conducive for us to discuss. So that's why you go to a property. Why we always say rule of thumb for negotiator. First, you must be not punctual. Punctual is already to be late. You understand what I mean? Your appointment is 10 o'clock, you go there 10 o'clock. You're not. You'll be late already. You have to go there at least half an hour before. Especially the property is like nobody stay on. Why? Let's say I go to like a rented house, okay, a bungalow. I have to go earlier, more than half an hour before. And if the owner not in, I have to go in. What? I have to open the door, open the window, let the air coming in. So that because air is stagnant. Okay, if there's aircon, after I open 10 minutes already, I close the window, I close the door, I on the aircon, I on the lights. See that? So when the customer coming in, feeling the first impression, they enter the place, wow, okay, very nice already, okay? Otherwise, go in and stagnant chi. You're feeling no good already. There's a first impression, then there's straight away minus 30% already. You understand, right? That is why you have to be earlier, right? So that you beat the jam. So you must calculate, how to calculate jet ways before you come. How long to reach them, right? Because you need the conducive environment. Then only your customer. You know overseas, they don't have viewing every day. In overseas, normally they have a slot for viewing. Okay, let's say Saturday afternoon, 2 to 4, they'll be there. Okay, to make sure everything is conducive, clean up everything. So, how many of you all put broom in your car? No, right? Last time I do real estate, I do bungalow, I put broom at the back of my hood. You know why? Because let's say the place nobody stay, wind blow, got tree or the leaf drop, so I go there and sweep the floor before the customer come. See, otherwise the customer come in now, wow, so dirty one like that one got taste. See? Okay, so we start. Okay, because today is a very small group. Okay, so I want more interaction because I don't know how much knowledge you have. Okay, so when I present your you can ask any question today, okay?
Yes, yes.
Right? So today is free one, okay? We do interaction. When I present, you got any question, just raise up. Otherwise, when you come back already, you've forgotten already. Okay, so we do like that. This is small group. I only do this for small group. If I do presentation, I don't. We only do finish with Q&A half an hour. That's it. Done. I go off already. Today different. Okay, so we do more interaction because I don't know how much knowledge you know, and you got question you ask, then I will share with you my knowledge. Okay, now? Okay, let's start. Nice, okay, that's my collection. Okay, you must understand that, as I said, Feng Shui is actually environment. Okay, there are different Feng Shui schools in the market. So likewise, you have different Feng Shui master coming in. Don't see the master coming now, wow, coming like that. No compass one. This one, cheap one. No. Okay, but I ever see Feng Shui master coming with the iPad. You know, but the one I know lah, the guy don't know anything because why? He cannot determine where is the direction. It took me half an hour. This one mission, you're going to be still thinking which one direction.
You mean there's an app for Feng Shui as well?
Of course, now in the market a lot of apps for Feng Shui. Okay, but what they use compass in their iPhone. They use compass in their iPad. Okay, but for a professional Feng Shui master, especially you're doing flying style Feng Shui, this is not 100% accurate because of environment and the view. So that's why we have to use our law plan. Okay, not only that, as a professional, when I pick up my law plan, not only I know the direction, but the law plan will tell me the environment, whether the chi is good, the chi is not good, or there's something inside there. The law plan will tell, which your iPhone compass cannot tell. So there's difference between law plan and compass. Compass always affected by magnetic field. So let's say, for instance, you download the apps, a law plan, compass. Okay, you put another iPhone on top. Your phone got magnet. Okay, so I never got one time 18 years ago, someone put a headphone on my law plan, corrupted already. So I had to send that piece to Hong Kong to change. Can you imagine? Okay, because it do 180%, 180 degrees. Next day I go in, luckily I mentioned, oh, west, okay, no, sun is there. How can it be west? So I take my iPhone and see, oh, this is east, not west, because the law plan been corrupted. Okay, right? So, but for normal things, you can use a compass, but for us professional, we need to know. Okay, now, how many types of Feng Shui? We just generalize that. There are 3 types. Okay, one is, can I see? Oh, because it's okay. Landscape Feng Shui. Old school, long time ago, they see mountain, they see river. You see all the movies. They take the law pan go away. Sometimes they do law pan to go see. But normally they use for tombstone, for barrier, so that I got a good direction. Come. We just started, so first slide already. Come take a seat. I give you 1 minute. See, from or scared or shy. You can't be a estate agent, how can you shy? Okay, So they look at the mountain, they look at the river. They don't need compass on, because direction to them is not important. They feel the environment. So if you happen to see a master coming without something, don't say that this master is cheating. Not many masters practicing landscape feng shui, but I do see, because I did 10 years in Thai, I see one guy coming. No, go off already. It's a landscape feng shui master, because you see the flow, you see the mountain. But where's the mountain now? Where's the river now? Building is a mountain. Okay? Road is a river. Highway is a river. Just flow, car flow. Right? So they do that. But problem is that today you see mountain, tomorrow you see river. Right? So it changes. Okay? Second one, which a lot of people practice 20 years before now. Okay? That is 8-dimension feng shui. 8-dimension feng shui is most easier one. Chinese called Ba Zai. Okay? 8 direction, 8 type of light, 8 type of luck. Okay? 100 years don't change. It's still very common. Still a lot of masters doing this. A lot of these masters are Taoist masters. They do 8-dimension. Okay, later I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Okay, then flying star, which is very famous for the last 20 years. Okay, which a lot of non-modern feng shui masters are doing. Very powerful. Okay, but a little bit complicated if you don't know. Okay, let's say landscape feng shui, no direction, no compass. Okay, no type dimension. Looking at mountain and river. Okay, next one. 8-dimension, no time dimension, 8 direction, 8 types of luck, and 100 years no change. I don't believe. Because things are changing every now and then, especially in the environment. That one got a lot to do with real estate. Okay? Flying star. Only feng shui school in the world with time dimension is flying star feng shui. Because flying star related to night planning. But for us, we don't need to study the planet, we just study the star. We got star number 1 until star number 9, or 9 type of star. Okay, these are a little bit more complicated, but very powerful. Most of the practitioners are using this already. Okay, of course, lately, last 5-6 years, okay, some masters try to introduce new things because after the digital flying star, everybody know already. So they come up with 奇门遁甲 heard about this one? 奇门 okay? But actually 奇门 is not feng shui. 奇門 is actually what we call a prediction, a question and answer things. Last time old school they use 奇門 for fighting, for their war. Okay? But in modern they just introduce something, so I don't believe in 奇門. I never studied 奇門. 奇門 actually is like they ask you a question, they come up with a thing, they answer the question. It's just like you go to, see the ball, what do you call it, gypsy, go to the ball, or you go to see the card, tarot card. Tarot card is like your energy today, you ask a question, ask you to take up the card, right? Then you see what is a card, a few cards, then you see, so you answer. But 1 month later, you come back, same person, same master, using same question. The answer can be different because the chi is different. Right? So it happened to be a question and answer thing. Okay? Okay. So every time, or not every time, sometimes a customer say, I'm looking for a house, I want face up. So what is up? Anybody can answer? Let's say I'm still a bungalow, what is up? Main entrance. Okay? Like for a bungalow, whether it's 8-dimension feng shui or it's flying star feng shui, it happened to be the main door. But what happened if a greenhouse? We do some exercise, huh?
Richard,
yes.
when you say, for example, like you mentioned about the main door being south itself. So south looking from the front.
Inside out.
Okay.
Always in feng shui is from inside out. There is a book called Feng Shui for Dummies in the market. They do the reverse. Very dangerous. So don't always believe what you see from the internet. May not be correct. So you do the reverse. You see, in Feng Shui, you remember you hear something like dragon side, tiger side, 左青龙右白虎, that landscape Feng Shui. Okay? When I do Feng Shui selection, I will use all the 3 ones. but my main thing is still flying style. I use the landscape photo to see the environment. Let's say if I got house, my left hand side has to be higher than right hand side. Because the Qinglong way, right hand side is a good side. The right hand side is a bad side. Okay, so from inside looking out. So you see people say the emperor seat. Right? See that? It's always looking up. Not from outside looking in. It's always looking up like that. Okay, that's why you see for big corporation, the bosses when you sit on the chair, right, you must have what? Armrest. Second thing, high back. What is high back? This is low back, medium back, high back. And then when I work as a GM in a listed company, hierarchy, normal staff, low back. Sometimes without armrest. Okay? Manager, medium back. GM, director, has to be high back. Why? Anybody gonna answer this question? Why? Nobody know. Support. Low back, no support. Support up to here. Right? Medium back, slightly. High back, above your head. So when your position is higher, you got supporting under you. They depend on your support. So you support who? Who support you? The chair. See that? So this is one thing. So always remember, this will also affect your chi. See, if you don't have support, you collapse. If you are a leader, now back to the same thing. You got leader, got 5 negotiator work under you. So you are the leader. You got those, they depend on your support. You depend who support. So if you are sitting on low back, how to support? So why people say when you sit, you don't sit behind the window. You have to behind. So it works. This is support. If you don't have, then you create support. How to create support? You put mountain picture at the back. You see now, a lot of listed company, the bosses have very nice picture at the back. Like that. Okay. Now practical. Door facing. I give you one scenario. Very simple scenario. Ring house. Long time never draw already. Okay, draw. Good. Okay, there's 2 houses. This one row. Okay? So yeah, the view is like that. Question, house number 1, what facing direction? Using 8-dimension Feng Shui. Anybody want to ask? Anyone will answer? No price. East. House number 1 is 8-dimension Feng Shui. Okay? Flying star Feng Shui. Anybody want to guess? The reason being, determination of the qi coming in. Okay? So the qi cannot go like that. Correct, right? So for flying star Feng Shui, a linked house like that, they don't look at the door. They look at the whole row facing. So different Feng Shui master different. So the customer tell you, I want facing. How you look? You look for which house? If you think that is this one, then you will never introduce this one already. You search for other thing, but actually you wanted this unit. So you gotta ask your customer what you're talking about facing, because different master got different thing. Sometimes you also don't know, my master telling me south. So you ask your master lah, is the main door facing south or what if you're buying a ring house? You buy bungalow different. Bungalow, the door is the door facing. correct, right? Yeah? Condo house. Condo house. The typical condo. Something like that lah. Okay? Inside looking out. This unit, what facing? Flying star Feng Shui. Okay, 8 mention first. 8 mention Feng Shui. Remember, 8 mention Feng Shui always determined by door. Doesn't matter what type of house. So 8 mention Feng Shui is this one. Okay, flying star Feng Shui cannot determine. Because why? I short of one element that I do not know. Which floor? See? It's more difficult already, huh? What floor? Because why? If you got ground floor to level 8. Okay? Depending on the entrance. A bit difficult, later I explain. Ground floor, that means altogether 8, 9 already, right? 9 floor and above, where the ground is ground. Sometimes the condo ground is 1, then it's 1 to 9, 10 and above, okay? Depend on the balcony. This direction. Because why? For flying star Feng Shui, the qi coming into the building is the entrance. Then it will go up. Right? That's why I need to look at the building's entrance. Okay? But when you reach until level 9 already, after that the qi will deplete. They cannot go further already. Okay? 10th floor and above, the qi direct come from your balcony. If you don't have balcony, it's the window of the living hall facing up. You see, if you are agent, you are doing condominium, your customer say, I want south-facing unit. You don't know, you thought it's a door, then what happened? See that? You're wasting your time, Okay, question. Ground. Okay, let's say I got building. Now commercial building a lot like that. This is ground. You normally do ground like that, okay? So this is, let's say 1, 2, 3. Then your unit start from 4 is condo unit. Okay? It start from this. See that? So you come until 9th floor. Let's say what happened, you got condo like that. Sometimes you can enter from here. Okay? Okay, I still consider this as ground. You're not a master, but at least you know the basic. You can ask a relevant question so that you don't waste your time and your customer's time. Basic, any question?
Okay, some building come with the car park at the few levels before.
Yeah. Unless, like that, basement 1, basement 2, I don't count this. That one very clear already. Give a few examples, very clear already. So you understand already, yeah? Oh. But you see, you only know 8 directions, right? Not south, east, west, southeast, southwest, northeast, and then southeast. Okay? But how come? Go a little bit deeper. That is why flying star is so powerful. Because even the direction, 8 mentioned only got 8 directions. When north is north, south is south. When it comes to flying star, the north got 3 sectors. One north is actually 45 degrees. Flying star will divide into 3 sections of 15 degrees. So that's why it's very dangerous to use your compass, because we are going into the 15 degrees. Okay, so we got 24 directions. To simplify, actually in Chinese they all got words one. So reading is very good, it's simplified because The word got no meaning one. They have to understand 24 different names. I also difficult to remember. I studied Chinese, okay? Right? I write Chinese article, okay? So we don't have to remember all this. We just remember not 1, not 2, not 3. Simple. Not 1 is the first 15 degree, not 2 is the center, not 3 is on the left side like that. Okay? So I actually got 24 directions because each direction got 3. 3 times 8, 24, right? But I only got 16 chart in Flying Star because the north one got 1 chart, 2 and 3 got another chart. So I got 16 chart. So if I'm a master, I tell you north facing not enough already. Because I have to tell north 1 or north 2 or north 3 because the chart is totally different, the luck is totally different. But for y'all, you don't need to understand so detailed. They want north, you just ask them whether the master is landscape feng shui or the master is flying star feng shui or he looking at the door or looking at what. Then you can search better. You just zoom in. Understand that? Okay? So now, if the customer tell you, I'm looking for a link house south facing, you know what to look for already. Hand up. Are you able to answer this question already? You are able to answer this question already, right? Okay. Any other problem you are facing? Now we throw back to you so you all get more interaction. Any question, any problem in feng shui that you always got problem on? No, you haven't encountered a customer who selection is like feng shui. Mostly like that, right? Most cases this one, right? Okay. Why they say the one south facing, the one east facing, or the one west facing? You understand or not? All this facing is based on 8 mentioned feng shui, based on personal. Personal depending on your date of birth. Okay? Male or female. So some master they got problem already. Husband and wife both working. Husband is east group, wife is west group. So how? See? Because in 8 mentioned feng shui, 8 direction we divide into west group and east group. I think 2 group. Okay? Right? Okay, later we come back to this one. Okay? So do you know you belong to which group one? You don't know, right? Okay? Your customer don't know, but the master tell you, you must look for north. Cannot be west. Right? But this actually can help you all. So today I'm not only want to share with you all feng shui knowledge, I also share with you all how to use feng shui to enhance your sales. See, I'm very good, right? Okay?
Richard, can I ask a question? So there's a lot of customer who says that, oh, like I said, they want a south direction or an east direction or whatever direction they want. Now, does it got to do with their, I don't know, their date of birth or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is something I always wonder. Why is that?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you now. Now we do a little exercise. Okay? I'm very good. I print out, I give it to you free. Then you can find yourself, you can find your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, whatever. You can help them along. Okay? This is a bare minimum that can use feng shui knowledge to enhance your sales. Okay? In 8 nation feng shui, we divide the people into 2 groups, west group and east group only. Each group has 4 good direction and 4 bad direction. 1,000 and never change. Okay? Right? If you look at chart, page number 3, you will see there is a number, Hua number 1 to 9. Okay? Then you see got green color. Okay. Oh, green color. I see, very good. See, the blue color is good direction. The red color is bad direction. You only need to know what is a Hua number. Then you know already. Okay. Inside the 8, the blue one, first one is what? Wealth, money. That's where I want to face. Okay. Second one is health. That's important. Third one is love. If you look at boyfriend, then you always sit facing your love direction. Okay? Actually, love not only love, love also representing relationship. Okay? The last one is grow. Grow Chinese called Wen Chan. When people say, I'm not a student, I don't study, I don't go for exam, what for I want to face my Wen Chan. But don't forget, grow means intelligent. Means your knowledge. Later I'll tell you, don't worry. I start from reverse, okay? So, Wen Chan, is actually grow. So normally for us, when I do Feng Shui for my customer, whether they're CEO in a listed company or the auto, okay, we always go for the top one, which is grow direction or the grow direction, wealth and grow. Okay, that is the first choice. Okay, then the back one, you can see the red color got back. Second one is 5 goals, third one is 6 killing, the last one total loss. Then you don't know what is total loss. Total loss, everything go no good. So how to see direction is what you're facing now. Looking up is the direction. Okay, now take out your compass. We do something now. Take out your compass. If you don't have compass, you better download
When you
compass.
say looking out is looking, for example,
Front.
to the door.
Okay, no, front to the door. Now you're looking this direction. So what is this direction? And now we do some exercise. If you don't have compass, don't tell me you're a real estate agent. Sorry, I used to trade agent like that. Okay, so you're facing what? Around west. Depending west or southwest, because it's actually slanting a bit. Okay, like mine. Okay, west is actually this side. So when you look at your compass, better download compass with the like that one. Okay, but of course you see yours is southwest side. What's the degree? 218, 219. Okay, you see mine is what? 248, 249. You see that? So that's why as a professional Feng Shui master, I cannot use compass to determine because don't forget 15 degree. You have to use a quarter. You see, like that also got different. Okay, see now, right? And also sometimes you use this version, right, it can be corrupted. So every now and then you have to delete and download again. If you are too near a very strong magnetic field, it can corrupt it. So you always have to refresh. Understand, right? So you sit facing this direction you want. So for a house, what you do is depending on the master. You want the main door or you want the building. Like that, okay? When you sleep, it's your head. Because when you sleep, maybe you look up the direction, it's the forehead. Where your back head is. Okay? Now you go to page 1. I teach you how to locate a Gua number. Then you know what direction is good for you. Okay? So I give you okay. Also 2 different schools. One school depending on the Xia calendar. Xia calendar means that the beginning of spring, Lichun. Lichun always February the 4th, except this is February the 3rd. So if you're before Lichun, they say haven't started New Year yet. But my school, which is common school, we go for the lunar calendar. With Chui, the first day of New Year. Okay? First day of New Year is already you are born in the animal sign. So when you see the chart, you just look at the year you are born, whether you are already Chui, then you are that animal sign. Let's say I give you one example. I'm 63 lah, okay? So I born in 1962, okay? If I born in 1962, let's say May 20th, what Gua number is me? Right? You can see. I born in 1962. Oh, 62 not inside the chart, sorry. Got that? 62, born in May 20th, what Gua number is me? Because it divides male and female, so I'm male. So it's Gua 2. Okay? So Gua 2 and my west group, you go to page number 3, you see Gua 2. My good direction is west, northeast, southwest, and southeast. Okay? My bad direction is the other 4, like that. So now you know how to determine your direction already. Okay? Now do the exercise. Come and check your own direction. Later I ask you a question. I won't ask which year you're born. I give you 2 minutes to determine your Gua number. It's the east group. What is the total loss direction? Gua 4?
Northeast.
Northeast, right? Okay, now where is northeast? That direction. Okay? If I'm you, my customer is him, I look at him, try to talk to him about closing deal, gone case.
So I have to.
Now you know already, right? So when you do project sales, when you're on road show, So you must know where you stand and face. Correct, right? If you face a total loss, show place. Okay, now, in the back direction, you got 4, right? First is back, then second is 5 goals, 6 killing, and total loss. Total loss is the worst. That means total loss, your energy is the lowest. So whatever you do, it's not going to be good. Okay? Second worst one is a 6 killing. Don't ask me what is 6 killing, because there's 6 types of serpent, but it's the second worst. So normally we want to face 6 killing and total loss. There is no one. Okay? Right? But when you go to back and 5 goals, it's still red color, your energy is still low, but not as low. Okay? But of course, when you do sales, you want to be facing a good direction. If you can, you face your growth direction or wealth direction. If you cannot, at least love direction or health direction, also good, right? So, when you go meet a customer, let's say I have an appointment 2 o'clock with my customer in Starbucks in 1U. Okay? What do you do as a real estate agent? Not punctual, earlier. So what? Is the paper. Northeast is my wealth direction. So I select like that. See? So customer will sit there. You know, if northeast your worst direction, your total loss, you sit here, you want to discuss closing deal with the customer. Can you help you or not like that? You understand right now what is a good direction, what is a bad direction. So that is the bare minimum to help you to close deal, so that your energy is on the tip top. That is the reason why the master will look for houses like that. That is a basic, but of course for flying star, on top of that we look at the chart. Which chart is better? That one more complicated, but at least you know west direction and east direction. Okay? Who already married or children at home already? You want your children to concentrate in your study. Study 1 hour means you can absorb 1 hour, not study 1 hour, only absorb 5 minutes. You look at the growth direction. Let them sit facing on growth direction. Then they can concentrate more in the study, and then they can absorb more in the study. Just like that only. When I do Feng Shui for my customer, this is one of the things I will do for the children. Okay? Right? Growth direction. Okay? Now, what happened when you sleep? We say the bed head, right? So this one a little bit more difficult. Husband is west, wife is east. And totally opposite one. Let's say husband west is a wealth direction, but west is a wife total loss direction. When you sleep, head facing your total loss direction, 80 to 90% of people will have difficulty in sleeping and most likely have nightmare. And that will affect the sleep. Likewise, affect their chi, their luck, as well as their work. Because if at night you cannot sleep well tomorrow, how to go to work? Right? So some masters say, wife sleep this direction in this room, husband sleep this direction in that room. So cannot, right? East good or west good. So you look at the 6 killing and 5 goals. That means one is definitely in a good direction, one is a bad but not so worse one. So that's settle husband and wife. Understand already? Any question? This is one tool for you, because you are like soldier go to the war to fight. Okay? In real estate they teach you a lot of tools. These are all your weapons. Okay? You have to understand the situation, you have to answer a lot of what we call negative things coming in. Right? So this is one extra tool for you to go out and fight. See, especially you do roadshow, you must stand good direction. Okay, can we move on? Okay. So, flying star Feng Shui, what is so powerful? And then you hear people talk about period 8, period 9. You know what's period 8, what's period 9? Because they say, out of so many Feng Shui school, only flying star has time dimension. In flying star Feng Shui, star number 1 to star number 9, each star governed by 20 years. So we have gone through period 7 to period 8, now we are into period 9. When is period 9 started? Last year, February the 4th. So for 20 years, now is period 9. Before that is 4th of February 2004 to 3rd of February 2024. Why you need to understand? Because now people all talking about period 9. If you don't know what is period 9, how you want to interact with your customer? Your customer said, I want a period 9 house. So what is determining period 9 house? If you don't understand, then again, you cannot fulfill the requirement of your customer. Okay? To make it simple, to determine the period of the property is the day the property been completed. Let's say, for instance, when you got a certificate of fitness. Understand that? When you get a certificate of fitness, let's say, Tropical Avenue, right? Completed about 9 years ago. So what period is the building? You know? Casa Tropicana. What period is Casa Tropicana? Period 7. Because the first one they done and the last one to complete is 10 years. See that? A lot of property in the market is period 7 and period 8. Even Kota Damansara. Kota Damansara was completed somewhere in 1999, 2000. Let's say Tropical Inda 1999, Sunway Damansara 1999, 2000, 2001. It's all period 7. Okay, so you understand. Okay, what is period 9? Completed last year, February the 4th. Just the key one. Not many. Not many. Okay, but a lot of customers are looking for period 9. Okay, for rental house, I can convert from period 7 to period 8 to period 9. As a Feng Shui master, I recommended some of my customers who are period 8 now convert to period 9. Okay, but for condo, I'm not able because I need to change the whole block. Okay, so condo, there will be period 8, period 8. Not because you enter period 9, then you become period 9, because it's like person. Just like your quad number, it doesn't change as time go by. So when the customer say, I want a north-facing house, period 9, then you don't look at those houses, so you place all period 8. Understand, right? Okay? Period 8 is northeast and southwest. Okay? So in period 8 houses, Feng Shui wise, if you get a house facing southwest or northeast, that's number 1. So that's why sometimes, irregardless of your west group or east group, but the chart of the period 9 is favor which direction? You see, there's something to do with the world. Okay? Period 8 from 2004 onwards, northeast is the direction. So you see, China is which direction? Northeast. When China start become very strong, period 8. The west is period 7. So US is going down. See that? So don't think that Feng Shui is just Feng Shui. Feng Shui is actually we can do prediction. I am very good at predicting. Okay? In advance. Now I'm giving my customer 5 years plan. That means I let him see 5 years. Now I got chart 2031 chart already. Something like that. Okay? I already preempt him what's going to happen next 5 years. Okay, so you can do preparation. So don't think Feng Shui is superstitious. You do planning accordingly. Okay, I do reading for personal. I read until their old age so that I can do a planning. So I call life planner. You can plan. You know when it's good, when it's bad, when you got problem, then you can actually overcome it. And most importantly, you must identify problem. Then you look for solution. Then you can overcome it. Okay. Likewise in Feng Shui also same thing. So period 8, they look for north, east, southwest, difficult. Period 9, they look for north and south. Okay? But believe me, north-facing house is better than south-facing house. Okay? In period 8, south-facing house is better than north-facing house. Something like that for you to understand a little bit. Why the master say this row is good, opposite row is not good. You know why not? Let's give you one example. Even semi-D, left side and right side also a little bit different. Okay, the luck is different. So don't think that the master don't know anything. Let's say I draw like that. This semi-D. Don't care the direction, the direction belong with like that. Okay, like that. Okay. So this one the land, this is the land, so this is the living. Okay, this is the dining, normal. This is the living, this is the dining. Okay, this is a staircase, this is a staircase. Typical family layout. Okay. So this is period 8. Sub-facing house. Okay, so same direction. So that means unit number 1, unit number 2, same chart, right? So same line. Correct, right? Same direction, my same chart, right? But there are differences. Because why? In Fengshui chart, when you got sub-facing, this is the chawai, this is the chawai, this is the chawai. So this is a chawai, this is a chawai, this is a chawai. See, the well spot. Actually got one more one at the back. I don't write. Okay, so for this illustration, so SD1, the person will stay here, not as rich as the person stay next door. You know why? Because you see, well spot now, right? So this is my car watch, so I can do a fish pond here, I can do a fish pond here. See why the landed property got fish pond? Why the landed property got pond, moving water? It's Fengshui also use that one to generate money. Okay? And mosquito, of course, but when you got fish inside, if you don't fish, you put chlorine, then the mosquito already at swimming pool. Okay? Like that. So this unit, you can do fish pond, you can do fish pond, you can generate this money, you can generate this one. I cannot do fish pond here. Because if I do fish pond here, this is not a choi wai. You do the reverse. What is the reverse? Go up money. The money will go up faster than money come in. So you don't say the master don't know. Same direction, why different? Like that. Yeah? Okay. What happened opposite house? Okay, this is north already, right? Okay? Because the choi wai is always at the back. So normally your house at the back is what? Your toilet, your kitchen, your next room. So your next more money than you. So your living hall is back direction. Your master bedroom is back direction, where you attract poison and illness. So that's why in period 8, south facing is better than north facing. Because if you do north facing, most likely your living hall is in front, your master bedroom in front. That's why you don't have money. See? So that's why I tell you Feng Shui is so fantastic. One row opposite each other got different luck. Left and right got different luck. Right? You ever see people, the door is slanting on? Because this one is actually sub 2 or 3. This is sub 2 or 3. Okay? This is north 2 or 3, north 2 or 3. So it's straight. In order to flip this one to here, so I need to facing north 1. So my door have to be like that. Sorry. Like that. Like that. So I'm facing north 1. Then I flip, my choi wai is here. So that's why for some master, my customer, bought a north-facing house, but the toilet all at the back. So now I recommend them to tilt the door so that I flip over the toilet is in front. That's how I change the light. So it depends, you see. Some masters don't want to do that, or they don't know how to do that. Oh, this one not facing, don't want, to check out. So now, if you ask me to go, then I will tell my customer, you tilt the door, then the toilet will become again. I solve the problem. It depends the master knowledge and how much the master want to do. So that's why you go in the house, sometimes the house standing. I have so many customers standing because they're not facing. Even the shop lot is standing because not facing. Not facing, toilet at the back. You open the business, you cannot do it one. Your money all gone. Now you understand. A bit complicated, a bit confused already, right? But it's additional knowledge because it's the first time you hear about this. But it's a good knowledge to understand why the master, all these roles want that role. Apart from whether that role is the total loss or not. To me, total loss, I can overcome. It's not the worst. Total loss, but the Feng Shui is good, I still select the house. Because why? Remedy. If you're a good doctor, okay, the patient come in, you know what medicine to give. Not all the patient is 100% healthy one, especially a doctor, the customer come to you, definitely got sickness. But if you're not practicing well, then you don't know what medicine, or worse, you don't know what is the problem with the guy, what sickness, you don't know what medicine to give. Okay? So, let's say for instance, I give you one remedy. What happened, your main door is your total loss direction. Then you already stay there already, how? You want to shift house? Not easy, right? I don't go to a customer house, just Feng Shui, oh, you better shift. That's the last thing I will do. So far in my 20 years practice, I only told one time. They asked me to shift one, but that one is totally, the qi is very bad, not because of direction. And Law Pang also jump. Okay? It's not because of those things. You know, those things. Okay? Those things, my hair will come on. But not because the qi is so bad, they ask me to shift. Okay? So what happens if your total direction, you just get one door, dragon tortoise facing the main door, you overcome the total loss. So simple. Understand that? Let's say south facing house is very good, but I am a west good person, south is my total loss. I'm staying in the house. Right? Every time I go up, qi is bad. I come in, qi is bad. So I just put one door, dragon tortoise facing the main door. I already changed the qi.
What is a dragon tortoise?
The body is tortoise, the head is dragon. I don't have picture today.
You get that from Lazada?
Yeah, you can get it from my side don't have. Got it? This one from money one. This one from money one. That's why I tell you, now I don't use water, I use this one to generate wealth.
What is that?
Tissue. This is tissue, this is wealth. Dragon tortoise overcome already. Okay? So let's say for instance, remedy for this house. If I already buy this house, how? I cannot do water fountain. I cannot do fish pond. So I will recommend my customer do this one. I don't need to bother which wealth direction. I just put facing outside, then you go up and look for money for it. Especially this 5 years. Flying Star Feng Shui plus Part of the year 2022, 23, 24, 25 is very bad year in terms of business. I don't know whether you guys face it or not.
This has to be put outside the house?
No, inside the house facing out because they're supposed to go out and look for money for it. Okay? Because these 4 years, there is no direct wealth in the chart. So that's why you all feel that these few years a lot more difficult to close deal. Okay? You can see a lot of business are closing down. Okay? Why? Because of the chart says so. And this is not the worst. The worst is next year. Yes. So you all have to hold on your money until 2027. I already predicted it in 1996. That's why 1996, 2016, 2016. That's why I closed my office. 16 onwards, I'm actually work from home already before the pandemic started.
And how many of these dragon tortoise do you need? Just one.
Just one. Okay? Like that. Got him already. See, always is because Feng Shui is not 100%, even though I do layout for my customer who just bought a land, want to build their bungalow. There's good place and bad place. I cannot always good place one, except of course certain things. Let's say period 8, southwest facing and northeast facing, they got automatic collection. I don't have to place all this. But still, east good and west good, I still have to remedy. Okay? And then you still got annual style, right? That I need to overcome. I still using symbolic Feng Shui. Okay? In Flying Star, there are two group of master. Symbolic and non-symbolic. So in Malaysia, very simple lah. Lillian Tu is symbolic. Lillian Tu, I learned from her lah. Okay? Joe Yap, non-symbolic. That's why Joe Yap now moved into Qimeng to Jiang. Because non-symbolic Feng Shui, you got, it's not that he's wrong, he's correct, but he don't have remedy for you. It's just like go and say, doctor, I got heavy flu. Doctor said, you got heavy flu, but no medicine. So what? You go back, you rest more, sleep more, drink more water. Then you will cure by itself. But you got another doctor said, oh, there's not very heavy flu. You take antibiotic 5 days, you take antihistamine, like that. So let's say for instance, where is northeast? Northeast, that direction. So that door going to that direction is actually northeast. So non-symbolic Feng Shui you don't use at all. Happen to be you got another door to use one. What happened? You're in the condo, you only got one door. Your main door is northeast, you cannot use the door. You shift house. Not practical, right? Or you don't go up. If your living house, okay lah, I want to go main door, I can come in from my back door. Right? But in the condo you cannot. So how? Symbolic Feng Shui, I put my pagoda down there, I suppress the 5-year-old, then I can use the place. Just like that. So there are those schools. Why this one cannot put anything? Because they don't believe the thing will change the chi, but I believe. So we are simple. Okay, question. Now I say so much already. Question. Any question? Direction?
What is the middle bowl there for?
Okay. What happened? Okay, let's say you ask this question, I give you this chart. Unfortunately, this chart is in Chinese. I'm a bit lazy, so I never convert. This one into English. Lazy, because all my things are in Mandarin. Okay, so anybody do know how to read Mandarin? Here? I know. Anybody don't know how to read Chinese? Okay, you see. 偏财, 真财, 偏财. This one is chart 2025. 偏财 is what? Indirect wealth. 真财 is direct wealth. What's the difference? Ken is not now Ken, it's not those people do the underground. Ken is investment, lottery, or someone give. You don't need to work, you get the money. It's indirect wealth. Okay, let's say I buy a property for investment. I sell the property, I make money. That is indirect wealth. But if I'm agent, I sold a property, I get commission. The commission is my direct wealth. So direct wealth is your salary, your commission, you open a business, then your sales or profit. Okay? But let's say Kelly opened a cafe. So I told Kelly, I come in 10,000, I got no money, I come in 10,000, minor shareholder. Okay? But I don't work there. Okay? So that is my investment. So that is my indirect wealth. Understand that? Okay. So when the chart got indirect wealth, but don't have direct wealth, that means in the market, no cash flow. This already happened since 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, this is the 4th year. So you can see last 4 years after the pandemic are more difficult to do than before the pandemic because of this. Okay? But we still got one chance because I got one direct wealth hidden underneath. Hidden means that it's hiding somewhere. I still got chance. So when I do Flying Star, when there is no money in the market, my water fountain, which help to generate and pull the money in, got no effect really because there's no money outside. How to pull the money? So I came up with my new formation. This formation that I showed the picture just now, it comes from me. Started by me 2020. Okay? So in the market, people start copying. Okay? So I'm using a new PSU to go, I train them to go out, to look for the money and bring back, okay? Bring back, huh? But then when it comes to next year, when there's no money in the market, then how? That's why I got a wellbow to accumulate the money. So all my customers start doing that in 2022 already. Okay, let you see this picture. There's another version, I got a lot of versions. This one very big. This is 8 kg. This is about 5 kg each. Okay? You see this one? That's where my inspiration comes from. You see, because next year, there is no direct wealth, there is no indirect wealth, no hidden as well, totally nothing. So it's like a winter. So what happened to buy in winter? What they do? 3 months, no food. But to buy to hibernate. Some hibernate one, they don't eat one, just hibernate, okay? But to buy to hibernate, so what they do? They collect all those food and store inside. So that when during winter, there's no food outside, they eat whatever they have. That's why it's so happy going home. So that's why my PSU are like that. They go out, look for money, and then store inside here. So next year, I'll train my PSU, don't go out already because there's no money outside, but you have to cut the wellbow, so my customer use the money from that to generate wealth, so I can last them for to overcome PSU losses. Why I'm sharing this one with you, not because I want to sell this item, is to tell you that you think market is bad. Next year is going to be worse than this year. Especially you guys are on commission base. Even those people on salary base, every month still got salary one, okay? But after salary come in, 3 days finish, already wait for next month salary one. If their company go bust, they'll be out of job. Okay? So how they're going to survive next year? Because they got commitment. They have to pay car installment, they have to pay house installment. Okay? That's why so many landlord houses in the market. Because they follow all the guru 2019, 2018, so pay 1,000 per square foot and buy all those property now worth not even 500 per square foot already. And even when they sell 500 per square foot, also no buyer, right? Okay, so to tell you that you have to keep your cash, don't simply spend, if possible, keep it, don't buy anything, don't have additional commitment, because you have to use it until 2027. Okay, you see, I show the chart.
So does it mean that until 2027 it will be a lot better?
Yes. Okay, you see 2026, no direct wealth, no indirect wealth, and don't hidden, totally gone. So next year, more people go back up, because next year is not hot year. When hot crash, very red is bankruptcy. Financial crisis. So share market will burst, real estate will also will burst next year, not this year. But this year is starting, see what happened in the war. Last year it stopped already, but not really stopped. But just suddenly like that, 12 days, hell. Because why? This year, very simple. Why Flying Star is so powerful? You see this tree? There are 9 stars, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, this one is blue color. 1, 2, 3, 4 is good star. 1, 2, 3, 4 is bad star. The 9 is a joker. When it comes to good, it's better. When it comes to bad, it's worse. But this time is the period 9. So this becomes another wealth spot. So wealth. Okay? So 3 is a bad star. 3 is a quarrelsome star. What is quarrelsome star? That means when you are sitting or around northwest, most chances you have disagreement. When you got disagreement, you start arguing. After arguing, you quarrel. After quarrel, you fight. So that's what happened in the Middle East. Okay? You start quarreling, bomb you, I bomb you, then one stop already. Huh? Lots of very good business. You know why now? When the tree is there, okay, 8 major Feng Shui. Northwest represents man of the house. Southwest represent woman in the house. And now you know the woman is better this year. Okay? The man is worse. So don't quarrel with the husband, don't quarrel with your boyfriend, because his luck is no good. Okay? So when Northwest represent man of the house, leader, so that means the male leader got more gossip, more argument this year. So you look at our politics in Malaysia lah. You look at Donald Trump lah. Okay, is Kamala become the president? A lot better lah. And Donald Trump become husband, US is upside down now. Because quarrelsome stuff. Okay? And don't forget, this year a lot of litigation. So be careful your agent. Why agent? Because if you misrepresent, you know what is misrepresentation? Explain misrepresentation. One example. Now we talk about real estate.
City promise something.
Okay, that's one. Okay, second thing. This one is leasehold property. You tell them freehold property. So it's misrepresentation already. They can sue you not then. If you buy the property after you sue you, misrepresentation. Or you're selling project. Okay, see, long time never in real estate. Selling project condo. Okay, then you tell something which is not going to provide. And after they found out that, and that is the reason why he buy the property. So can you sue you for misrepresentation? So be careful, don't simply promise, even though it's verbal, as long as he got evidence, he can sue you already. So this year, what Kelly is correct, a lot of people sue each other, so a lot of litigation. So for all my customers as well businessmen, I have to prevent them from all this. Either people sue them or they have to sue people for non-payment. See now? So this year, lawyer is making a lot of money. So don't think that when bad time come, everybody lose money. Okay, share market. When people lost money, of course the other person will make money because you have to sell. If no buyer, how do you sell? The buyer make money or not, I don't know because he buy the time, he buy the low. But what happened, he sell at lower, he lose money. But he buy at the low, but he sell the time, it's higher than he make money. Right? Always a tai chi. So in real estate, when people are bad, okay, don't think all the tattoo Sri Tan Sri now this year is doing very well. A lot of tattoo Tan Sri already start selling their Rolex watch already. Some selling their sports car already, because these are things that people not so visible. Right? I got 10 Rolex, I sold 5, nobody know ma. Right? The day they got catch one Tan Sri got how many watches? 127. But the police say only 3 million, I don't believe because you don't buy cheap watches. Each watches at least 20,000. Right? How can it be so little? Right? Okay? So, but there are still people wanting to sell the properties because why? They have to liquidate. They got no cash flow already because this one got no direct wealth. They mean the no cash flow. Why people go bankrupt? Why company go bankrupt? They actually got property. They got asset, but then they cannot realize the asset, cannot liquidate the asset. And people come and ask for money. They got no money to roll. That's why it went worse. Okay, so this year not the worst, next year may be the worst. So you can actually take advantage of it. If you got, let's say, a lot of spare money with you, then suddenly got people want to let go the property at half the price. You can go and buy it, but you must remember, next year got no return one. You have to pay the installment, you have to pay the management until the time becoming better, you make money. For example, we're talking about real estate. I always use this example. Okay, he make money, first money from factory, but he don't have factory. You know, those days, they go to factory and take out those. Last time they started with the the plastic flower. You know, the imitate one, not the real flower. Okay, but he doesn't have factory. But factory got no workers. What he do? He go and collect all these things. He take his car, go sell to ask the housewife at home. You got 3 hours at home, no, you do this, then tomorrow you come and collect. He made his first bucket of money from industry, just like Grab. Right? Grab got no car one. right? But why people got car, people do it, then he get commission, so he's doing like that, so he make the money. So come to 1997, few years before 1997, when Hong Kong supposed to turn back to China, so happened to real estate market. Because they said communist you don't own asset. So when you have building, when communists come, they will take away your building. So everybody run to where? Run to Canada, run to UK. So when they run, they want to let go all their property, but nobody there to buy. If I spend 10 million buying your building, but when the communists come, they take away my building, I lost 10 million. So who there to buy? Nobody there to buy. So the market run. Right? But he got foresight to buy. Okay? When the Chinese Deng Xiaoping came in, 马照跑, 是吧? 舞照跳. That means everything stayed cold. So what happened? The market boom, come back. So we make loss. Always remember. So next year and end of this year is still got chance, but if only when you got spend money. So you still can do deals. You can talk to your customer who got money but no way to spend. You recommend them below market. You see that? So you want to capture this group of people because there's still a lot of people in the market, a lot of money one. No. You see that day got one guy, he gonna cheated 2 million. Then got another what government servant cheated 5 million. Wow. See that? In the market still a lot of people got money one, no way to spend, so gonna cheated. So you capture this customer. See, that's why when you become real estate, you need to networking. You need to catch your customer. Make your customer your friend. So don't only they look for property, you go and see them. Sometimes see them, hello Tati, free for coffee and all. See? You must get a rapport. So you got customer that follow you. Then you recommend what is good buy, you recommend to them. Right? Let's say you become niche. Like what Kelly is doing. Kelly got a lot of regular customer that follow her for many years. So you guys also have to do that. See, I do advertise already. Okay? I got my regular customer is based on referral. It's good enough for me. So bad time, you don't think negative, no. Bad time, you still can catch good things. Okay? Any questions? So this year, illness star is the center. So this year, a lot of illness start coming already. So COVID may be coming back. You can see now Facebook, people kena COVID already. Infancy Z, infancy A, whatever maybe. So be more careful this year. Okay? Because this is only 4th month coming to 5th month. Still got more than half a year to go. So this one definitely will affect people. So good place is east, southeast, south and southwest. That's where the money is. 2-5, okay? So look forward. You see, 2-5, no direct well, one hidden, stick, pig got crash, so a lot of water disaster. So this year, don't go for cruise. You can see a lot of cruise ship got problem already. A lot of accident on the water. A lot of flooding. Okay, because of these crashes. Okay, so don't go diving if you can. Don't take boat, don't go for cruise. Wait until next year. Okay, so that is a prediction. Okay, back is when 5 below involved is China, Korea, Japan. You can see what happened to Japan, what happened to China. China flooding again. So Japan this month, June, September, November, definitely got things to happen. Could be a big earthquake. Okay? Could be another plane crash. Okay? So be more careful. Okay? That's what's good about flying star. You know the direction, you know the timing. I can just tell you which month. Because flying star, every day got different star, every month got different star. Okay? So more fire, you can see now. When you got customer who own a factory, better ask them to buy insurance. Because so many factories burn. But sometimes they purposely burn because they're claiming insurance. Okay?
Richard, when you say that more fire, does it also include like World War III
Yes.
as well?
Yes. Yeah. Water disaster. Okay? Yeah, for that time. So I don't go for cruise this year already. See? I'm actually gonna 5 below, I'm a tiger. So this is when I travel, you see me lah. When I travel, I also scared. See, I take 2 pagoda with me. Every on my back, 3 back, every on my back got 1 pagoda inside. So January, my flight was delayed 4 hours because they cannot take off. Luckily, the pilot very smart. He told him to fly out. If not, like one in India, off engine failure. Yeah, very dangerous. Okay, so we know. Okay, then more fire. Business is still very bad this year, but not the worst. Next year, the worst. Okay, then after that, more litigation and argument. So more quarrel. Litigation, argument, also 小人. You know what 小人? You do sales, worst is you worry the one. Okay? Let's say your customer come in supposed to sign the offer letter already. Suddenly he come with the auntie, so he took back the check. That's your problem. Okay? Right? But if I tell you back, then how? What is the remedy? Important. When you want to avoid litigation, when you want to avoid 小人, you want to avoid argument with customer, because customer may argue, you will start quarrel with you, or scold you, or sue you. Okay? So what you do? Just now you know where is the 3 northwest area. Very simple one. 3 is wood. So you take any red color thing, you put at the northwest corner. Fire will reduce the energy of the wood. Nothing.
Red color.
Yes. If you think that you want better, of course there's a this pagoda. This for avoiding accident, avoiding 5 yellow, avoiding illness. But this one very good. Avoid accident is tip top. Okay. This one. It's just a little ball. Okay. You put it in northwest. For my customers who are very high risk one, I put 3. For some of my plateau, worthy people will ask you to go for drink coffee one. I bring 6. I put 6. No choice, businessmen. They have to do business. They have to do all these things with the politician. Suddenly someone call him, you come here to drink coffee unless you're dancing. The people come to your house and ask you to offer coffee. Okay? Then I put 6. Okay? For normal, you just put 1. Okay? Right? This is the one I counter the 5 yellow. That also my own formation. Okay? Nobody have this formation. Put at the northeast, you counter the 5 yellow. Okay? Wealth generation, the small one, if you do want, you don't have budget to buy the tissue or buy this. This is only about 400 plus. Okay? The cheaper one is this one. How you want to enhance the sales one, but your energy is not good, right? You carry this one. Put in your purse, put in your pocket, you go to sales. Okay? When you need to look for something, you talk to this purse. Because there's an energy, because I instill energy inside. Okay. Then it will help you to generate the sales. Coins. Simple, but then of course I put energy, because since 2019 I started to have this energy level, I can instill energy. I think it's just money inside me, but then you give it a positive energy. So when you're frustrated, you don't know who to talk to, like say, Feng Shui master very bad, you talk to this one, you absorb all your negative energy. Then your negative energy gone, you become positive energy. Let's say you want to go to see a customer, you want to close a deal, how to change up say I want to see customer, Mr. Wong, you make sure I could sign a deal. So when you have this thing, when you go to see a customer, plus your direction is good, that means when you do presentation, you are more confident. When you're confident, while you speak like everything can already. See that? If you're not confident, you see, law of attraction. When you think they cannot close the deal, you sure cannot close the deal. Like that, how you going to convince a buyer? Like, this one very good buy, this one is only 30% below market rate, this is what. So you speak with confidence in your direction. So your customer can feel your positive energy. Easy to close it. Just like that. Okay? So of course this one is pagoda to counter the bad things. Okay? Now we go back to just now we're talking about 2025, right? Okay? Those that will have luck okay just a little bit information. Doesn't mean that you're not here, that means it's no good. This is general. Unless your personal chart based on your 八字is very good, then you can X out.
but your budget is no good, then you have to do that. Okay, this one like snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, rabbit, dragon. These are the elements, but this general. Okay, of course, if you want to go into budget, I cannot do like that. I do personal. Then that will additional tools like what color scheme is good for you. Like you see, I'm wearing what? Green. Green is what? Wood color. Okay, I'm a big water. I need water. I need wood. See on my back. So enhance energy. Okay. No good one. Also snake because this is a snake here, man. You chong fan hai shui. Then sheep, rooster, dog, pig, rat, so many. You see now? That means you have yeah. Any question? Before I go and see you, I'm going to see next year. No question. Because this one still got 7 months to go. No? Still like that. Okay, no, yeah. So we move on. Looking forward 2026, as I say, no money. No direct well, no indirect well. So next year is totally no money. Okay, even my PC also cannot go out, no money. Okay, so you see the direction. At least one is in the center. One is a good start. It's actually direct well, indirect well. In flying star, it's not bad. We are in Southeast Asia, so we still got 9. Not so bad. But the worst one is where Southwest. So South America, okay, will be worse. So Northwest, the man of the house will be 2 already. That means illness. This year quarrel, next year sickness. Woman, 7 already. 7 star is what? Robbery star. So next year, the women will be more easily to be robbed. Especially when the market got no money. You can see now, people start robbing what? Goldsmith shop. People start go to shop and rob already. People start snatch thief already. Take your bag already. So next year will be worse, especially women. So be careful your belonging, be careful your purse, your headphone. The worst is when people rob you, and then you got jet and sleep luck. Okay? The lighter one is you lost your hand. You have to replace that. So it's money now. So women be careful next year. Okay? So when you go to places which is very quiet one, no way you park your car, when you park your car in the school, maybe of the car as a woman. Okay? Especially ladies next year when go for viewing, more people screen your customer. Okay? If in doubt, get a male to follow you.
So, all the numbers that's over there, so you're not referring to the
No, not referring to that. Got nothing to do with it. That one is it mentioned this one is lifestyle. So at least I know what is going to happen next year. So I preempt you.
So you're saying that next year will be a good time to buy the distressed property if you have the cash.
Yes, because you have to wait.
Yeah. Alright.
Right? You have to sustain. Because when you buy, let's say you buy a condo, 14%, 50% below market rate. Okay? But you jolly well that you know nobody going to rent from you. Maybe 2 years, 3 years. So as long as you can have that money to pay for the installments and pay for the maintenance for the 2-3 years, you sure get money.
So for the prediction that the economy is going to be back
2027.
2026, so it will only be better.
2027. 2027 and 2 direct more.
Okay, so
Reach up.
okay, so it's just for 1 year.
Yeah, because it's already 4th year, 3rd year, 5th year. It's so bad already. But the worst one next year.
Alright.
Okay? So just to let you know how Feng Shui can help you, because not only superstition, but let you know that you have to suffer for another year and let you know that you have opportunity down there, provided you have the cash. If you simply spend with the thing cut, you cannot buy it. You buy share market, share, be careful, this year share will be like that. Okay? Right? But then you buy blue chip, you just wait, you don't sell, you don't lose money. Right? When it's good time, you see, you sure make money. You see that blue chip, which Totoro, right? You pick up, but don't pick up a lot, you're going down again. Right? You see gold. I already told my customer buy gold for so many years already. Okay? See what happened to gold market now. 500 plus, you know, the time when I buy go 100 get 200. I even buy 165. Now it's only 570, you know. Okay, right? So next year, no direct well, no indirect well. Okay, no water, no money. Next year, the chart for no water, you see this chart? G is earth, but there's no blue color, no water. So next year, water become important because there's no water, and water representing well. So what do you do? Nobody hears from me. This is the first time I share with you. North representing water, and north don't put water because I scared the north, the flying chart is no good to put moving water, then you become hot. Okay, you put blue color thing in the north. 2026. Just now I got this ball, right? I only got white color and red color. I'm now importing blue color for next year. So that is the thing you need. I need 3 balls next year. The blue, the red, and the yellow. Why? Now nobody hear this. You see, next year, north represent water is star number 6. So it's a well star, but it's indirect. So I put water, I put blue color here to enhance the water. Okay? But I still want the direct well. 9 is a fire, so I put the red color ball at southeast. Then I put the yellow color ball at east, where the 8 is. So I generate direct, indirect.
So the N is the water, the southeast is the fire.
Yep, this is the fire. Actually, this is wood. So because of 9, so I put red color. This one because of the 8, I put the yellow.
So the northwest is the wood.
This one.
Yeah. Is that the wood?
No, this one is metal.
Okay.
Metal, earth, fire, wood, earth, water. If you talk about the sector. Okay, but my reason that I need to put blue at the north, because there's no water and water present well. Okay, but I still want to energize the 9 and so I put the red and the yellow. So I'm importing yellow and blue ball this month. Because after that next 2 months I won't be around. That's better for the day. Oh, no, sorry for that. Okay, part-time job. Any question? So next year, which one is no good? Horse is no good. This is horse. This is what? Monkey and sheep. This is what? Rooster. This dog and pig. Dog and pig this year also no good because it's starting general. Okay, so we know already. Southeast is what? Dragon and snake. Rabbit, tiger and ox. This year tiger no good, but next year good already, right? And the 4 already, the love. Okay, red. But red, apart from 6, but then clash with the horse. So 冲太岁. So that means you also got bloodshed. Any question? Will affect both male and female, but female is worse because of the robbery style in the southwest. Okay, well at center, east, southeast, east and north, must enhance north and southeast as well as southeast and east, must keep cash. Feng Shui become very important. So there are more and more customers will be depending on Feng Shui for this year and next year. So Johnny will meet more customers come in, bring the Feng Shui master. Okay, because some of my customers follow me for last 18, 20 years already. And one point listing this year. So that time, no project, but they still got listing this year. See that? Okay? 老哥的全刀家 red ball, white ball actually this year I used to counter the Union Star at the center. Okay, this is a PSU. This is my set. Actually I got 4 sets. I stay in control. I still using 4. This is my another set. Okay. Okay, any question you want to ask? Sitting down, so you open up to the floor. Because I don't know what I will share. So any particular thing that you want to know?
Today is a chance to ask
Anything, even real estate. Okay. No question, so good. Then okay, like
So is there like a particular, you know, like for us real estate people, and then when you want to meet customers, is there a particular like code?
Personal, yes. I need to calculate based on your date, year, month, day, and the hour. Okay, then I determine whether your 5 element, your whether it's wood strong or weak, water strong or weak. Then I know what color scheme is again.
Alright.
Okay, I do commercial kind. I do like planning for people. Okay, but I charge a reasonable fees of 6,800. But I see you from now until the old age. I will give you a written report either in English or Chinese. Okay, and 2 sessions sitting down with you to explain. And what you're gonna face, good or bad, what will happen, as well as the remedy. I really then say what if you I think that you got one hurdle which is going to be accident, I'll tell you which 10 years and which particular year as well as how to overcome it. Okay, so that's like planning. If you think that I don't have the budget, I give a simplified version. I only look at your current 10 years or 15 years. Okay, I charge 2,800. But that will include your color scheme already. That will include everything that you want to know about yourself and your family. Okay, whether you get married or not, whether you're gonna divorce or not, whether you're gonna have children or not, if you have children, how long, you don't have get married, how long, all the remedy inside. So that is one package. Okay. Then I do sell the item. Like the pagoda is 120 if you want. Okay. The Qiandao is 120 if you want. Okay. So you can get from me. Okay. That is the additional tool for you to enhance your sales and to protect you because you're on the move. You have to drive a lot. Okay, if you want those animal sign which is red color one, then you want this year. You see, me, I do two, I also cut finger. Bloodshed. Okay, this one, bad part. Okay, like this year, luckily my flight, the pilot may go down, the main pilot carry pagoda, so he take off, upward the departure, then Wednesday, the 8th. Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you very much.